Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Friday, June 29th, 2018. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. Two bills and two resolutions are expected to come before the Nevis Island Assembly when it meets on Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. The sitting will be held from 10 a.m. at the Assembly's chambers at Hamilton House. According to the order paper dated June 25th, 2018, and circulated by Clerk of the Assembly Myra Williams, the Honorable Mark Brantley, Premier of Nevis and the Minister of Finance, will move to have the second and the third reading of the Tax Administration and Procedures Amendment Bill 2018. The object of the bill is to amend the Tax Administration and Procedures Ordinance, Chapter 6.11N, and for matters related or connected to it. In addition, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Minister of Information and Information Services, will move the second and third reading of the Nevis Freedom of Information Bill 2018. It is designed to give members of the public a general right of access to official documents of public authorities, subject to limited exceptions and for related matters. Regarding the two resolutions, one will seek to formalize the completion of the land for debt exercise with the St. Kitts Nevis and Gwilla National Bank Limited. It is not new borrowing, but it will seek to formalize the existing $142 million debt already on the books. The other resolution will seek an overdraft facility at the St. Kitts Nevis and Gwilla National Bank Limited with a limit not exceeding $5 million for the period not exceeding January 1st to December 31st, 2018. It will provide bridging funds for the day-to-day operations of the Nevis Island Administration. The sitting will be broadcast live on the Nevis Island Administration's official website, nia.gov.kn, Nevis Television NTV Channel 99, NevisTVOnline.com, NTV Go app, NTV Facebook page, and NTV YouTube page. In more local news,
my name is Vijay Kumar. I am a First Secretary at the High Commission of India in Georgetown, Guyana. From Georgetown, we also take care of the affairs in St. Kitts and Nevis. I am here because tomorrow we are celebrating the 4th International Day of Yoga in Nevis. This is the first time in Nevis, and it's going to be tomorrow at the Nevisian Heritage Village, starting from 10 o'clock.
Since 2015, International Day of Yoga has been observed annually on June 21st to spread awareness about the importance and effects of yoga on the health of people. Activities for International Day of Yoga is organized by the Permanent Mission of India to the United Nations.
This is the 4th International Day of Yoga. All the previous years we celebrated in St. Kitts, but this time we thought for the first time we should celebrate it in Nevis. Yoga is not religious or connected to any religion. It's basically a science. It's an ancient Indian tradition and culture which is beneficial to the people for your body, your mind, to become more peaceful, happy in life. It's a kind of art which anybody can practice. It's not a very difficult thing. It's very safe, easy. Only thing is you need to practice it regularly, and it would be better if you have somebody to guide you in this. So we would like to invite all to participate this year's Yoga Day in Nevis tomorrow at 10 o'clock at the iconic venue Nevisian Heritage Village.
Assisting with the coordination of the event is Dr. Pinkesh Rao.
Some of the well-known yoga trainers from our own federation, they are going to perform some of the common yoga protocols for all of us to know yoga, to understand yoga. Not only that, to perform yoga with them tomorrow in the same event. And so we do have Miss Salisha Khan, well-known yoga trainer, as well as Miss Nikki Johnson. She is from our Nevis. I am also very much happy by having support from my Nevis community, as well as especially from the different departments of government. Not only our Honorable Premier accepted our humble invitation to becoming chief guest. But on top of that, all other departments, they are helping us tremendously to make this event successful.
This year, International Day of Yoga is being celebrated under the theme Yoga for Peace. To provide an opportunity for patrons of the Nevis Mango and Food Festival to interact with the international chefs who will be featured, the Nevis Tourism Authority will once again host a series of master classes.
You have an experience as somebody on Nevis, somebody who is here for the Nevis Mango and Food Festival to really interact with these chefs. We've brought back our master classes, so all these chefs are going to be doing master classes, and we have 5 master classes this year. So you could go onto nevismangofest.com and purchase your ticket for any of the master classes. That way you get an opportunity to not only cook with the chefs, but you're learning something, and you're walking away with more than just what you cooked. You're walking away with things that you can use for a very long time. You know, we've really put a great package together for people who would participate in the master classes. And remember, you're coming without anything. We provide every single thing that you need to participate in those classes.
The registration fee for the master classes is $200 EC or $75 US.
Master classes are held in downtown Nevis, just outside the Nevis Tourism Authority, and there would be 3 of them down there, Thursday and Friday. Thursday there's one at 12 noon, then Friday there's 2, one at 12, one at 2 o'clock, and then on Sunday the other 2 take place at the Division Chef's Mango Feast. That is the event over at Orly Beach Resort.
This year's Nevis Mango and Food Festival will be launched with a press conference on Thursday, July 5th at Riviera House. For tickets or information about the other activities, including the Division Chef's Mango Feast and the Village Food Tour, visit nevismangofest.com. Still to come.
We met principals, we met officers from the ministry department, we meet the private sector, we will meet also the teachers themselves.
We'll give you the details after this break. Welcome back. It is a very good time to be from St. Kitts and Nevis. That assertion was made by Premier of Nevis, the Honorable Mark Brantley, when he addressed the opening ceremony for the 2018 Anguilla Nevis and St. Kitts Reunion ANSA, which is hosted annually by the St. Kitts and Nevis Returning Nationals Association. While St. Kitts Marriott Resort was the home of ANSA, the opening ceremony was held at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC, on Saturday, June 23rd.
I welcome you home, ladies and gentlemen. You would have last been here celebrating 10 years ago. I welcome you to a prosperous St. Kitts and Nevis. I was very pleased recently to comment that under the stewardship of Prime Minister Harris, as our Prime Minister and our Minister of Finance, that St. Kitts and Nevis now has its highest GDP per capita that it has ever experienced in the history of our country. We, ladies and gentlemen, have the highest rate of growth in the OECS. We have the most important, influential, popular, and sought-after passport in the entire Eastern Caribbean. It is a very good time to be from St. Kitts and Nevis.
Premier Brantley called on nationals in the diaspora to invest in their home country.
We have a wealth finances in the diaspora. And we welcome your investment in St. Kitts and Nevis. But that's not all. We also have a wealth of knowledge. We have a tremendous reservoir of capacity. We have a lot of bright people from St. Kitts, Nevis, and Anguilla who have excelled in every field imaginable. You have doctors and lawyers and dentists and engineers and technicians of every sort, university professors. And one of the things that I've always commented on, that in our country, we are continually inviting people from elsewhere to come in to do studies and to give advice, when our own people in the diaspora have the expertise to offer that to us.
The Premier invited nationals in the diaspora to offer their skills for the country's development.
Your tremendous abilities, all the learning and knowledge that you would have acquired, living in larger and in some respects more sophisticated societies, we at this stage in our development need those skills right here. And so we invite you to invest in St. Kitts and in Nevis. We invite you to invest in Anguilla. We invite you to be a part of the tapestry that is our country. It is our country, it is your country.
The theme for the 18th Anguilla, Nevis, and St. Kitts Associations reunion answer was renewing and strengthening our relations, celebrating our achievements, and uniting our people. A team from the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization UNESCO is currently facilitating consultations with stakeholders in education as it seeks to assist the Ministry of Education to reform the teaching profession in St. Kitts and Nevis. Dr. Edem Adubra is the head of the Secretariat of the International Task Force on Teachers in UNESCO's Division for Teachers and Higher Education.
The purpose is to get knowledge about a reform that the ministry would like to introduce concerning professionalizing the teaching, what to put in place to make sure that teaching becomes a desirable profession and people who perform, to whom the country entrusts the children, the education of the children, are well prepared to assume their responsibilities.
The UNESCO team is holding meetings with education officers, heads of schools, representatives of the private sector, as well as teachers themselves.
UNESCO brings the knowledge and expertise from different experiences in other settings, but it is important before we bring any solution to what the government would like to establish, to know more about the educational system, to know more about the institutions that provide teacher training. And the government is also hoping to have a body that will be in charge of the governance of the profession, the establishment of the National Teaching Council. We are going to discuss again what the expectations are, what the objectives are, and how we can develop together with the experts from this country a framework of action that will help reach the result expected.
The UNESCO delegation also met with Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Lightbird, on Wednesday, June 25th. So that's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.